Hello, good evening, and welcome to my monthly playing of Wildermyth, where I will be picking up exactly where I left off last month, and hopefully remembering what I was doing when I did so. Maybe. Possibly? Well, I do know that I left some tasks running, so that I'd have some time to figure it out, so thank you, past me. That's made it a little easier, at least. So, what we have here, we are claiming this site and we are scouting this land. So let's just let time run. Gullwilds has been revealed. Okay. I would like to patrol this land with the three of you. Yes, that seems like a good plan. Site has been secured. A thorough delving through the mysteries of Maynok Pillar has proven rewarding. Always strikes me how much there still is to find, to know. Maynok Pillar will return to the hands of the common folk. While they tend it, the site will provide resources at the end of each chapter, and we are getting much closer to the end of the chapter, so that's good. So, we are getting hides, ingots, and spell threads from this particular location. Nice sprawl of things. And we found a Wolfheart cloak, which gives a little bit of health. A cozy cloak for the far foraging wanderer. Okay, let's see here. Danny and Kren are retiring at the end of the chapter. Everybody else is staying, so let's see here. Tanyan would go to 9.3, but is a hunter. Hanander would go to 10.3, but is also a hunter. Opelia would go to 12.1 and is a frontliner. Danelle would go to 9.7 and is also a frontliner. And Mornden would go to 7.8 but is a caster type. So I think that I should give this to either Opelia or Donal, but which one is the question? Should I give it to Opelia because it'll make her hefty, or to Donal because he's not very hefty? I think it would be safer to give it to Donal, just because he hasn't got a lot of health, but he's a frontliner. That seems to make sense to my mind. Let's do that. We'll give it to Donal. That actually goes really well with his armor. That is amazing. Sure. Okay, and we'll continue the patrol here, but we will have everybody else gather onto this site. Kren and Donal are friends. Well, that's great. That's great. If only Kren wasn't retiring. Okay, so now we have Roguehelm Door here, which has Lurking Thrixel, not the lizards. Okay. Well, let's assault it. Kren, Danny, Donal, Hanander, and Mornden. Well, I definitely agree that Mornden should be coming along. But I think I want to be subbing in Tanyan. I would like for her to get some more experience. So let's swap out Hanander and put in Tanyan. And maybe I should switch out Danny or Kren for Opelia? let's switch out Danny and put in Ophelia. Keep everybody safe, Kren. Yeah, let's 3 warriors, an archer, and a caster. Yeah, this seems like a terrible idea. Okay, maybe if I switch out Ophelia for Hanander. I would have liked to have brought along Ophelia, but I think 2 frontliners and 2 backliners and 1 caster is going to be better? Question mark? Well, in any case, this is what I'm going to attempt. Let's go. They hike a mulchy hill above Roguehelm Door, making their final approach. Stories of fire, huh? The trees here actually look younger than the wider woods. Kind of odd. Why do I feel like this sometimes? The heat and happiness, the luster, go gray and cold inside me. What does that mean? Should I say something? Tannian's leading the way, and it's she who spots the warm glow ahead. Did it flicker to life just now? Or maybe it had only been hidden behind trunks. Yeah, this place is pretty removed. Wonder why Thrixel would gather here. Maybe they appreciate the fall colors. Assumptions are all I've got. But that's what investigating's for. Guys, I think there's a campfire ahead. Might be someone. Campfire? Could be a random traveler. Time for weapons? Or no, this isn't a gout of flame swirls amid these saber rocks, silent, bright, and smokeless. It's not a place to hang your kettle. To put it mildly. It's not for anyone's purpose. I wonder why it's not hot. Not hot, it's blistering. I feel it. Tannian, you okay? Do you hear stories? Or is that just my mind that hears them? Tannian moves nearer to the spiraling inferno, apparently unscorched. Tannian, my heart is beating. I remember one tall story. It's brief, it's for children. In early days, the sky's back was not so stiff. She bent and saw a handsome gray squirrel who'd climbed to the top of a redwood. I remember this! I've gotten this little story bit before. Tannian, you're getting really close. This squirrel, he chatted to her blithely, how he relished her stars in the autumn wind, took comfort when she cast her cloudy hair. He thanked her for letting the sun thread through it. The sky was young then. She listened, rapturous with language, and was smitten. So when she watched him plant his forests and watched the trees grow tall where he placed them, the sky thought to impress him by planting her own. A lightning arm she gently lowered, and a great tree of scarlet was born. But it was a greedy tree. It grew and grew, and grew so large it consumed the forest the squirrel had planted. And without time for a word, words took much longer to say in those days, it swallowed the squirrel's body too. So the sky began to wail, a terrible gusting grief that left her face flushed dark, and the first rain was her tears, and the ocean filled with them. Ever after, thinking of the smile of that intrepid squirrel, she will weep, and the world will feel rain. That's the story I remember, and this place remembers. It's a piece of here, something left behind. What's that mean? Stories of fire. You don't hear them? They leap and lick at my imagination. At this altar once, people would gather and tell them. But they're dead now. Those people are dead. The flame somehow endures. Tannian, come away. You should be burning. How are you not? Listen, I'm gonna let it touch me. Choose. Alright. It's just a haunted altar on a faraway hill. You're not thinking straight. Hanander leaps to intercede. Or, the fire in me, I'll carry it, its heat and memories, in myself. Tanyan reaches into the flame for transformation. Ooh. I had another hunter who did this, and she became very scary quite quickly. I like being scary and flammable. Especially flammable. I like being flammable. Flammable is good. Tanyan reaches into the flame. But Tanyan, no! She leans close and lets the fire climb her wrist. It's alright. I'll be alright. She stands unharmed as flames file up her arm, orderly as ants. But then... Arg! Tanyan! A sudden mass of fire wreathes Tanyan's body. Urgh! Just as it seems the whirling flames will devour her. Whoosh. They retreat into the coals. Tanyan stumbles back a few steps. Whoa. What in... Tanyan, here. My canteen's still full. Let me... No, keep your water. It's not painful, just kind of warm. In truth, I've always felt my heart was born to burn like a golden star. I meant to carry an ember in me and to let it blossom into a brilliant flame. Oh, man, I don't have a weapon for her, do I? Close by, a small flitting noise is followed by a drone of several seconds, then a telling silence. Figure things out if we survive. 1 legacy point. Uh-oh. Oh no. Dismay. All foes +1 temporary hit point. Oh, great. Okay, so... we have a Drathix. It steps fluidly, sedately, fanning its wings, surrounding itself in an odor of dead flowers. A nightmare. Countless appendages drag it forward, maw chorusing with 100 harrowing voices. A Scorier. Shattering stone, it explodes from the earth, spraying debris and spewing its volcanic roar. A Bard with extra armor. Ponderous and expressionless, its heavy carapace begins to rattle, then to sing. The world changes. And a Seeker with extra armor and the ability to give Mind Worm. Yay! And they are right here. Oh dear. Oh, it looks like Tanyan has been insta-equipped with a crossbow. Thank goodness for small mercies. Okay, I think I want to start with Hanander. If I remember correctly... yeah, he's got Fire Arrow. So I think I would like to set this nightmare on fire. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Alright, and Donald... here. Kren... here. Alright, Donald. Good, good, good. Remove the Bard from the equation. Remove the Nightmare from the equation. Excellent. Alright. Okay, Morndon up here. And grab... what is this? A lamp. You know what? Grab a tree. And yeah, you know what? Grab that fire. Tanyan. There's nothing to shoot. So how about you just hop up here? And wait. And there's the scorier. Alright. Hanander, sweet thing. Oh, you can't reach it, huh? That is a great pity. I'm still gonna pop you up here. Donald. Here. Kren. Here. Tanyan. Here. And take a shot because you can. And Morndon, you hop up here. Alright, Kren Guardian. Ouch. Ow. Annoying. Irritating. Why for you do that? Just sort of shoved itself in there, huh? Alright. Donald. Beautiful. Hanander. Kren. Tanyan. Morndon. Alright, Donald, how far can you get? That's pretty darn far. Off you go. Kren. Okay, Kren, open that door. Hello, Drathix. And Seeker, right there, Seeker. Oh boy. Hanander. Can you... Ooh, you can. Handy. Cool. Alright, Tanyan, you squeeze yourself in here. Mornin in there. You just wait. Oh, great. Poison? No. Oh, I hate poison. Okay, Oh, interesting. Kren can hit it from there. I didn't realize her range was quite so large. Kren. Donald. Tanyan. Morndon. Oh, this was not the right place to put Morndon. I regret. What is this? We have a lamp. Good enough. Better than nothing. Alright. Flare that lamp. Good, good, good. Oh, it dodged. Might as well apply poison. And then Guardian. Alright, Donald. Kren. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. That's good, that's good. And we have found some soft hasping. Hunter armor. Speed 0.5, armor 1, dodge 5. And a very long piece of text. Nothing's more comfortable on the trail than these prestigious hugs of armor. Originally crafted and composed for renowned guides and for drow stalkers of some means, they consist of double-thick, soft leather plates and a fur-lined cuirass with shirts and leggings of rock cotton. Strong and freeing, their design is no secret, but the expensive materials comprising them mean they're a prize to come across. Okay. Let's see here. It would give Tanyan more speed, but less warding and less dodge. It would give Hanander more speed, less armor, less warding, less accuracy, and more dodge. This makes it a bad prospect to me. I think I'm just gonna salvage it for the fabric, since I'm not really getting anything that I want out of it, so I will salvage it for a fabric. Stories of fire. The dust settles. The air smells acrid and burnt. You can control that thing, I hope. This arm? Yeah, Can you talk for a second, Tanyan? Are you some kind of fire goddess now? Or spirit touched? Alright, so I really did hear something, right? Whatever presence was there in the altar, the flames, it spoke in me more than to me, like the chorus of my primal ancestry. I heard them offer stories to the altar. Vaughn of the Summer, the Queen of Embers, the Sun Thief, and the Empire of Ashes, or softer stories like that little yarn about the sky and the Tree of Fire. I heard them, these flame keepers, people who drove their herds and built their shelters here, who poured out their mysteries by this altar they must have carved, and... You likely won't understand, but I found something I was missing before. This kind of just what it is. Well, who am I to tell you otherwise? What'd be the point, also? It'll be kind of tricky to explain, but you don't seem too concerned. You're worried for me, aren't you, Hanander? It'll be fine. You'll get used to it. You're not going to tell me off, are you? Where would I be if none of us took risks? Okay, so the Drathix is getting extra damage. Yay! Okay, so... we want to secure this site with a thorough investigation. I'm going to remove Hanander from this group. Yeah, so these four are going to secure the site. And the remaining three are going to go on a patrol. A thorough delving through the mysteries of Roadhelm Door has proven rewarding. More questions you ask, the closer to truth you shall ever come. Thank you, Morndon. Heartwood and spell thread. A star slate necklace. We're warding an old necklace with a craggy gem. Okay, once again, Danny and Kren are retiring. So somebody else gets these. Not Morndon, because he already has extra warding just by what he is. So let's see. Tanyan would go to 2.5. Hanander would go to 4.7. Opelia would go to 3. And Donald would go to 2.7. I think I'm going to give it to Tanyan because since she has the lowest number afterwards, by the barest margin, that means that she has the least. So we're going to try and bring her up to the others. That seems to make sense to my mind. Okay, Tanyan, you get more accessories to go with your accessories so you can accessorize. Alright? I would like to build defenses here. We'll just use the same group. Unfortunately, I would love to use Opelia, but she's away, so... Bowler Wild has been cleared of infestation. Okay, just hang out there for a bit. Enemies advance their plans over time. The Deepest Slinger wants more armor. The Thrixel Thrusk wants more magic damage. The Gorgon Geist wants extra damage, and the Drauven Divan wants extra damage. I'm going to stop the Drauven because it's the Drauven that I'm going to be fighting next. And that is, as far as I know, that is the end of the chapter. So, yeah. This seems to make the most sense to my mind. So we'll let the other 3 go through, but we'll stop the Drauven issue. Now we have a raid coming through soon. I think maybe I should deal with the raid and then finish out the chapter. Or maybe I just finish the chapter. Yeah. I would like to assault with my strongest people. Ophelia really doesn't get to do much, does she? Do I... Final fight of the chapter. We leave Danal and Ophelia away. But you know what? We'll have them walk over there. Arrived at Wildermyth. It's okay that they don't have anything to do. Let's do this thing. Weldwall is the ruin of the Elnish city of Uneth. It smells faintly of eggs. Oh, sulfur, you mean. Warlord! Betrayal at Weldwall, huh. Warlord. Scouts have spotted soft skulls. Down the wet road they come, protected by trunk and muck and murkflow. The Wingson warned me this is possible. I hope she is at safe landing, but Versal does not forget us. Up there is Trava, see? Trava is always lucky vision for me, since first I saw. Good marking, symbol, sign of the great fate that reached out for me. The company approaches by way of a slim road that strays through sulphurous swamp. It's good thinking, Tanyan. We'll get inside the old walls without a fight. Mists are full of heroes trudging on mud paths. We'll emerge from this whole ordeal with filthied feet and dirtied hands, but the world will be better for what we do here today. At the end of the path, the ruins begin. Past them swells a misted slope. Here's a fun scene. We never seem to catch them dancing. Hilltops are for warlords. Can we survive the climb? Scatter his fires, shred his flags, and I wager he'll come down to us. Three Skull Ward. Okay, so we have a Terror Bird with extra health and extra armor. A Storm Throat with extra health and the ability to do more shred damage. Triple Stump with extra armor and the ability to hobble. A Pilot with extra health. Moving with skilled assurance, it takes to the air in great springing leaps, calling to its kin. A Gorelord. Swaggering and shouting vicious challenges, its underlings shrink from its path. A Bone Guard. The clink of iron and clack of bone plates announce every step. Even out of stillness, the Drauv elite can whirl a heavy halberd with sudden power. A Fangbow. It's rumored the elite Drauven archers don't breathe for minutes at a time. They'll hold a drawn bow level for so long that it seems possible. Is that all of them? Huh. That doesn't seem like enough. That's so weird. Okay. Destroy Thuvane's 2 bony banners. Drauven will keep coming. Ah, okay. Can I see... Is that... No, that's a bird statue. Where are them bony banners? Seriously, where are they? Well, that's not helpful at all. Alright, Kren. I still do not see the banners. I see the bird statue, but I don't see... I don't like it. Okay, Tanyan, get in there. Mornden, you also get in there. Hanander. Shy, hello! Welcome back to the stream. Okay, I'm gonna try going this way. That's a barricade and a bone guard, but I still don't see a bony banner. Danny... Okay... Tanyan... Ooh. Actually kind of surprised just how many games you competently hop between on a regular basis. Oh yeah, I play a lot of different games. Now if I do... Not very useful right now. Okay. No cone of fire then. But yeah, I like a lot of different styles of games, so I hop around, and being a variety streamer really helps with that. And blocked. Great. I accomplished nothing. Mornden... Yeah, you get in here. And grab... What is this? This is a spear. Oh, that sounds like fun. Let's bone lance. Oh, I can't reach anything. Oh, sadness. Oh, let's grab this dead tree then. And Hanander, you get up in here. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Come at me, bros. Come on. Nice, nice. Big? Oh, yeah, the Gore Lord? Yeah, he large. Man, how do I swing this? Tanyan. Oh, can't quite hit two of them, huh? That Stormthroat just didn't quite come close enough, and it's not like I'm gonna step any closer to do this, so... Okay, that's... Actually, Danny, you hop down here and give this guy the what for. Okay, much better. Now I've got my... Morndon, if you... Bone Lance... Stormthroat... Can't quite reach the... No, we are having a fun time. Okay, you know what? We're gonna have Tanyan do the fire thing. Oh man, that fire ended up in the wrong ass place. Oh boy. Okay, withdraw from the dead tree. Grab the fire. Bring that fire over here. Hanander, you jump in here and set this Stormthroat on fire. And Kren... Well, if she abandons the others, she could hit that stump, but I don't think that's a good idea. So, Kren, you just step to the forefront and Guardian up, okay? Okay. Nice, nice. Another stump, another pilot, okay. Okay, Danny, can you get into attacking range of the Gore Lord? You cannot. That is unfortunate. I feel like since there are foes in this direction that this is the right way to go. Okay, Kren, where do you have to stand? Okay, you have to stand here. Alright, Danny, get up next to her. Hanander. Yeah, okay, we hop Hanander up here. And take a fire shot. Beautiful. Kren, lay down some smack. No more Gore Lord. Alright, Tanyan, you get up in here. It is a pity you can't quite reach that stump. Mornden, up in here. Withdraw from this fire. And grab this one. Yeah. Where the heck are these banners? Hanander, can you... Out of range. You would be able to if you stepped up in here. Or in here. Or here? Oh no, here. Yeah, okay. You get... Oh, there's the terror bird. Yes, be on fire. Perfect. Yeah, the terror bird is quite large. Okay, alright. Kren moves up here. Danny moves up here. Tanyan comes here. And Mornden tucks himself in right here. Yeah. Alright, Danny. Cool. Tanyan, can you reach the pilot? You cannot. Okay, that's... The crossbow range is really bugging me. Okay, Mornden. Let go of the spear. Grab the barricade. Yeah. Okay. Kren, I honestly don't know what to do with you, girl, so just Guardian, please. Tanyan, if I like Cone of Fire straight ahead. Good night, Good night, pilot. Oh, Terrorbird has deafened my archer. Wait! There's the banner. There's the banner. Okay, we have located the banner. Tanyan, can we get you in range of this banner? And the answer appears to be no. Cute. Here's another stump. Well, let's remove the terror bird from the equation because it's making all of the other lizards more powerful. Mornin. Barricade. Can you barrage the banner? Ooh, you can! Fun! Let's do that. Nothing happened. Okay, great. Alright, Danny, hell for leather. Go, go, go! Kren. Oh, we're gonna be in a situation here. Okay. Tannian, no! Oh, and great, now we've got a raid knight. Okay, Danny, can you attack the scenery, please? Okay, that's one banner down. Now we need to find the other one, and I bet it's over here somewhere. Okay, Tannian, get up in here. Okay, Morndon. Cute. Okay. We'll figure out Morndon in just a bit. Okay, Hanander. Good. Okay, Morndon. Oh, no. Great. Here. Let go of that fire. Grab this one. Oh, I'm very glad I guardianed. Stop attacking Tannian! Okay. I'm reasonably certain that the other... I don't know what that noise was, but I'm pretty sure the other banner is going to be over here somewhere. So... is this a doorway, is the question. Or do I want to go around the building? Let's hope that that's a doorway down there. Okay, Kren. Over here. Oh goody, there's the other pilot. Danny. Here. Tannian, get in between them. I wish I could take the fire with me, but I can't. Do I leave him here because he's on the fire, or do I move him with the party? Oh. Okay, wait. Here. And then we don't have to worry about the raid knight anymore. Oh, Morndon, your hit points. Morndon, if you would... Yeah, grab that cage. That cage seems handy. I doubt the Splinter Blast can reach this far, though. Nope. Didn't think so. Alright. Wait. You know what? Guardian. Can't cone of fire because Kren is in the way. So... Wait. I'm not entirely certain I want to leave Tanyan behind. Kren? Yeah, Kren. And Danny. Then Tanyan. Then Hanander. And Morndon. Okay, Hanander. Tanyan. Guardian. Got a stump, another raid knight coming in somewhere that I can't see. That's great. Alright. Oh, it is a door. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Kren, hold the door. Everybody, forward. How far can Hanander get? That's pretty far. Okay. Go, go, go! Up, 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 up! There it is. There it is. Okay. Danny. Yeah, get up in here. Tanyan takes a shot. Hanander doesn't get to take a shot. Mornden, grab. Ooh, debris. Yes, yes. Put a nice little shark trap right across there. Yes, good. Alright. Guardian. I don't believe I can set off my own shark traps. Oh, blasted. He can't quite get into the fire. But being able to take a shot is better than being able to take no shot. Tanyan, get up in here. Mornden. Yeah, let's put you here. And you grab... Yeah, grab the barricade. And... yeah, get Danny up in here. Yeah, like that. Where are they going? I mean, I'm glad they're going away, but where are they going? Alright, Tanyan. Attack that scenery! Oh, you can't quite do it, can you? Okay. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Can they not fit through the... Oh, you know, that is a possibility I had not considered. They may not fit through the door. Ah! I think your theory may be correct. Alright. Attack scenery! Ha-ha! Betrayal at Weldwall. Trava's scroll has showed Versal attacking them, biting their backs. Now we thunder and fling. Now we catch them like frogs between clutching claws. Warlord, we shall fly to victory or the Veld. Roarg! The warlord's bellow blacks out other sound for a thought-barren moment. Then he comes charging down the hill. Thuvane has taken the field. He's taller and louder than before, less light in his step, more imposing. There's more thought in every shift and bark. His bone wings play ceaseless death music. And he has brought with him 2 bone guards and a divan. The clink of iron and clack of bone plates announce every step. Even out of stillness, the Drow elite can whirl a heavy halberd with sudden power. And the divan is... honor tall and scarred by its lessons. It sings in the heat of pillaging, a song of blood and dragons. Halberd mentioned. Well, I don't quite have a halberd in this group, actually, now that I think about it. Danny has a spear, and Kren has a very special mega club, but I don't actually have a halberd. Now, okay, the raid knight's over there. Now, where the heck did our warlord come in? The stump's over there. This is where we came in. I'm gonna guess that he's over here somewhere, maybe? He's definitely not over here. Okay, well, let's try going this way. So, Kren. Oh, Kren already took her turn. Okay. Alright, so we're a little constrained. Where can Danny get that's useful? I can get Tanyan in an attacking position, but I don't know that she can take the stump out on her own. Nope, she cannot. But I can get Danny in here so that we've got a wall going. Put Hanander here. And then tuck Morndon in here. I'm gonna guess that's the Raid Knight crashing around some more. Okay, Devon. Okay, yeah, the Devon and the Bone Guard are up there, so the Warlord's gotta be up there too. Alright, that makes sense to me. Let's see here. Danny, you get up here. Remove the threat to Tanyan. Kren here. Morndon. Step in here. Grab this fire. Move that fire. Here. Hanander, come up and stand in the fire. Wish I could go for that Devon. I hate them more than I hate Bone Guards, but... Goodbye, Bone Guard. Yeah, I've got several long weapons, just no halberd. Okay, Guardian. Tanyan, can we get you in an attack position without completely exposing you? No. No, we cannot. But I'm gonna scooch you over here because that just makes sense to my brain. Alright? Alright. There he is. And here he is. Oh boy, that's a lot of hit points. Oh boy, that was a lot of hit points. Okay. Even down. Okay, okay. Danny? Danny. Good night, Thuvane. Sleep well. forever. He won't because he's the BBG, but, you know, a girl can dream. Okay, so I think we just have the raid night left. I think. I'm not 100% certain where it is, though. It's either inside the house or it's over here somewhere, I think. If we're lucky, it will come for us. Tanyan, you wait. Mornden... Yeah. Scooch up in here and grab this fire. The raid night got lost. Oh yeah, the raid night is you know what, the raid night is traveling to Isengard with the hobbits. It was bamboozled. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. It made it through the door. Oh, and there's also there's still a Divan alive. What do you know? Hanander, do be a dear and set that bird on fire. Beautiful. Okay. Kren... We're gonna bring you over here. And we're gonna move Danny up next to you. Oh, wait, no. Not that next to you. This next to you. Tanyan, you move up in here. Mornden, you move up in here. Okay, everybody's still is still walled together. Raid bird roast. Yeah? Yeah, that's the plan. Let's see. Okay, Mornden, withdraw from this fire. It turns out we don't need it. Grab this. Danny Guardian. Kren Guardian. Excuse you. Ow. Thank you. I hate you all. Try the veal. Okay. Hi. Time for you to go. Okay. Oh, Kren. There's a purpose in the madness. There is a purpose in the madness. I swear there is a purpose in the madness. Alright, Mornden, withdraw from this fire. Grab this fire. Thank you. Hanander, get up in here. Well, as long as I'm holding on to this fire, it can't spread onto Kren. So, it's very important. And Danny, get your butt up in here. Yes, good. Okay. Oh, Lord, but I hate thee. Oh, is that the way it's gonna be? Okay. Hey, Kren. You and Danny are gonna make this Demon's life kind of upsetting. Tanyan, come on. I believe in you, girl. You can do it. Yes! We did it! And nobody died! I found Travel Traff. Thank you, Shy. Hunter armor, a half of point of warding, and a bunch of dodge. It's what Tanyan's already wearing, and Hanander is wearing something else. So, salvage that for a fabric. And a snakestone strap. Is it just me, or does that look like a bear paw or a wolverine paw or something like that? Not a snake. Let's see, 5 dodge, a leather and fur strap that fits across the chest. Okay. Neither Kren nor Danny get this because they're retiring. Let's see, Tanyan would go to 70 dodge. Mornan would go to 55. Danal would go to 50, and Hanander would go to 49. Ooh. Super dodge or better dodge than before? You know what? Super dodge. We're giving her all the accessories lately, aren't we? Tanyan's starting to look real fancy. Morn Willis is now a Bloodhorn Mystic. He has leveled up. Okay, so we have choices. Indignance. Mornin's presence is charged against his foes, dealing true damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacency with him for any reason. Inspiration. Mornin gives adjacent allies +1 bonus damage and spell damage. Compulsion. Mornin briefly interfuses with an enemy and forces it to move where he pleases. Or an upgrade to Elementalist. Splinter Blast or Splinter Salvo do 1 more point of damage and apply Hobble. Infernal Rain changed from single target to area of effect. Ooh. Now here's the thing. Kren is my inspiring person, but she is retiring at the end of this chapter. And this was the last fight of this chapter. I think for the sake of the party, I give Morndon inspiration so that I still have an inspire. I think that's the thing to do is to take the inspiration. Tanyan Fenspear is now a Bluehorn Hunter. Okay, so we have Sharpshooter. Tanyan deals +1 damage and has +1 range with ranged attacks. Bows no longer have a minimum range. Wisdom. Tanyan gets a bonus to all campaign level tasks based on age. 100% of base job speed for every 35 years of age. Jump Jaw. Twice per combat as a swift action, Tanyan throws a Jump Jaw trap that will deal 3 damage and pin the first enemy who walks near. Or an upgrade to Through Shot. Through Shot can hit any number of enemies in a line, dealing 1 less damage to each consecutive enemy. Ooh, this is a tough one. Like, because of the firearm, she has to use a crossbow now. And the crossbows have less range than bows, so the sharpshooter would actually be quite helpful for her. But jump jaw is also a very good thing. It comes down to either sharpshooter or jump jaw for me. I'm gonna take the jump jaw. I'm gonna take the jump jaw because I think it's gonna be really useful. In his summer eyes, the mist and grey wet grime of this earth have gotten on everything. Oh, yep, as I thought. He's the BBEG, he's actually still alive. Warlord. Kren. With a groan, his huge hand grips the crossbow from the dirt. No, get... Kren! Whoosh. Okay, over Morndon, over Kren, into... What is that? Who is that? Oh wait, was it the bird? I think it was the bird. Crumpling his bow in shaking fingers, Thivane dies, rolling a low Drauvan curse moan in his throat. Yigveld versa ah. I did not expect Thivane to die. Elsewhere, Wingsend, we did not know. Your return was not barked by the bird's keeper. I cannot return to a place I have not been. I left my warlord in danger and came further than expected to find you. Where's Versal? You must leave him to... I wish for a fire to dry the cloud skies off my back. Dresak Terit Tor, Mora Vena Tila Lukt Een, Thalos Isos Tarit Tor, Mor Mina Liva Lurine. The Divan chants mage word, his voice cutting practiced patterns in the candle-sweet air. Risp, rhyme, cruckle. Dresak Tariot Misos, Mormul Ina Out No Een, Thalos Talsot Tariot Misos, Mor Sil Ava Yu Yovine. And finally, in flat-hammered Yandrik, he sings. Summer follows spring, follows winter, follows fall. Sorrows follow moonrise, follows sunshine, follows squall. And fire one day follows fire. And the egg cracks. The moon's for remembering. They camp at Weldwall, tidying away the Drauvan dead. Hard to count the turns that took us here, sometimes. We've been on this track forever, it feels like. And it wasn't even our hunt, really. Something is over that night. Something has begun. Versal, Thivane is your warlord. Thivane is barely Drauvan. He speaks Yandrik better than Druvail. The dragon turns its head to each voice, and makes no noise of its own. His gade is a geode of every impossible wish I ever harbored. Thivane's... No. In his summer eyes, warm infinities of intellect, in his subtle mouth, a smile as hungry as the sun. Wingsen Pyark, you are fortunate enough to stand on the bridge between a mean history and the sum of a Drauvan age. A mended people we now are. It is a bridge I built. Did you? From where I perch, I see a Drauv who has laid all his labors on broader, fitter backs. My back was bent, my future bowed, even as I tumbled from the egg. You could never comprehend my life, Wingsen, if you could live it all in Cybic poem. Only my blood was fit. It is dragon blood. Thuvane may as well be an ox, and let him be slaughtered as one. Our people are here. Their king, the Summer King, is here. What I think you mean is, he is dead. Thuvane was meant to die at the Weldwall. Do I not understand you rightly? In that moment, no dissemblance can form behind the Demon's jaws, so he shuts them. I ought not to have left him. I'm glad that you did, Pyarch, sister. His voice nests in you. It is not only Pyarch's rigid purpose that is shattered then and remade. The long-settled fate of all things is refigured. A dragon has spoken. Summer King, you can... Kvan, call me. Titles are for creatures who crawl and crave authority. The truth of me is crown enough. Kvan, egg-wet little wonder, you cannot know who Thuvane is, or was? His might and force of will are what made your hatching possible, are what make our people strong. And his name is honored to me, but if he is dead, I am glad that you live. If all else dies, sister, live with me still. Summer King, she is not... My name is Kvan. Call me my name. You are old for your kind, and seeming forgetful, so I will excuse it. You should correct yourself. He is alive now and alert. Do you believe you will control him, too? My listening is sword sharp. Be warned and be quiet. For now I shall think, and I shall eat. Ox would be good, and sheep, and onions. My gathering thoughts see a picture of the world undragoned. I do not know what has passed in those years, but I am sure it all wants meaning. That is what I shall give it, I suppose. The night will age in gray. It will be buried in orange light. The first night of Kvan's real life is musically quiet, a pregnant rest preceding the world's next movement. I found the Orphan Sword. A great sword, tier 3 artifact. 10 damage, nice range, 4 stunt damage, accuracy, block. A sword passed from slain to slayer. Its perfect balance is undeniable, its myth dark and worrisome. It will never rest, but be orphaned again and again. Artifact deals more damage than a normal greatsword. Okay. Well, Donal or Opelia are the warriors that I have left. I'm certainly not giving another artifact to people who are retiring. I guess I would be doing for Donal because Donal is already using a sword. Although, wait a minute, he has a fire sword. Opelia has a fire axe, I see. Okay. Yeah, I think I give this to Donal. It kind of makes sense since, you know, sword. It is a pity to lose the fire, but artifact. 4 damage is nothing to sniff at. Alright, so Donal will get the Orphan Sword. And it gets to keep its name. It is a pity about the losing the fire. But man, look at how good this looks on him. Dang. Alright, Donal, here you go. 27 years old, you've got a legendary sword. What are you going to do with it? 11 years of peace follow. Alright. Alright, so we've got 13 legacy points. We've got a whole pile of heartwood, hide, ingots, and fabrics and spell threads. We have 23 safe tiles, 3 towns, no infested tiles or lurking threats remaining. Go us. Victory has undermined the enemy's plans. A bunch of cards have been removed. Yes, thank you. During the years of peace, Hanander followed Apelia to the riverside once to see if he could learn to inhabit wild silences with as much gravitas. Results were mixed. Rowan River's earthworks was unique in that it consisted of a small group of women who had taken a vow of silence. Dennythan tried working there, but quit after 2 weeks. Ooh, there's silence and then there's silence, you know? Heartspan Threshery lost a quarter of their first harvest after a greater mole beast emerged from under the field. Oh no! Oh no! The mole beast was mortified and offered to help till the soil that next fall. Oh well, okay. Hanander watched springs pass, one after the other. Enjoy it while it lasts, little ones. Not all of us are so fresh-faced anymore. Yeah, you seem to have gone entirely gray there, Hanander. From nest to wing, the dragon was insatiable. Don't eat the terror bird! Don't eat the terror bird! No! His curious palate wandered. He ate the terror bird. He absolutely ate the terror bird. Oh, he's gonna have such a stomachache. Growing in bone and weight and wit, he left few creatures unawed. Oh boy, ooh, 11 years. He's big. He very big. The Drauven, once united behind Thuvain, soon forgot their old lord. Even had none of them pledged for Kvan, dragon gravity would have bent a nation up around him. Kvan's early years passed unmarked by human eyes, well beyond the wilds where even hill painters went. If the predations and hunts of tribute had stayed in those places, likely all would have turned out differently. Donal and Dennythan kept up a schedule of sparring afternoons. Donal punctuated almost every swing with a clever observation. You never treated the Drauven to this banter. Why waste your breath on an audience that won't appreciate it? You're saying I do? When Donal told the lore keepers that Whittleton Henge was restored, their leader nodded curtly, and the rest of the keepers set back out for it without a word. Lore keepers, am I right? Donal, just let it go. Just let it go, Donal. Climb up the mountain and sing, Donal. I'd keep fighting if I could, but muscles tire eventually after years of hard use. Not that you'd know about... Have you ever used muscles, Morndon? I have muscles! Dennythan Ambletrap has retired. She is no longer in your party, but she'll go into your legacy and may play a part in future stories. Farewell, Danny. After mulling over the next chapter of her life, Kren joined the monastic order of the Cloaked Bear, following a spiritual experience one night. And she spent her days joyfully in ritual and contemplation. Kren Dunn has retired. She is no longer in your party, but she'll go into your legacy and may play a part in future stories. Hanander's daughter has reached adventuring age. Hunbin has joined the Vixen League as a hunter. Hunbin is adorable. Oh my goodness, look at her. Greenhorn Hunter. Let's see. Flash Cone. Once per combat, Hunbin throws a flash cone that blinds enemies and deals 0 magic damage. If thrown at an ally, they will be hidden. Huh. Okay. Foxflight. Hunbin has +1 speed. Once per combat, as a swift action, activate to dodge the next 2 attacks against her. Piercing shots. Hunbin's ranged attacks have 1 pierce. Ooh. Okay, Flash Cone is not very useful for my style, so I can set that one aside, but, oh man, choosing between Foxflight and Piercing Shots, that's hard. That is difficult. that's a hard one. I think piercing shots is actually a little bit better because it goes off every time, whereas Foxflight, the dodge can only be used once per combat. So I think I'm gonna take piercing shots on that logic. In the years leading up to her retirement, Danithan fell into deeper contemplations. At the same time, she developed a habit for sharing her wisdom, such as it was, in far plainer terms than ever she had before. She became a beloved mentor to those who were called to listen. Who benefited the most from Danithan's wisdom? Hunbin, Donal, Morndon, or all who read her tale? Now, the benefit is usually extra XP, so I think I'm gonna go for Hunbin because she's level 1, and I would like for her to level up sooner. So let's go for Hunbin. Oh, sweet. Okay, Hunbin has leveled up. Alright, have a good lurk, Shy. Let's see, now we have a Sharpshooter to deal +1 damage and has +1 range. Jump Jaw, Through Shot, or upgrade to piercing shots to shred armor with them. Ooh. It's either Sharpshooter or the upgrade to piercing shots. You know what? I'm gonna go for Sharpshooter. Go, girl, go. In the years leading up to her retirement, Kren changed in small but significant ways. The stories she told became less exaggerated, more wistful and wise. Lessons is what they were. She spun those lessons to all young and old who wished to listen. Who benefited the most from Kren's stories? Donal, Hunbin, or Morndon? Or all who read her tale, which I'm going to be avoiding. Either Hunbin or Morndon for this one. Like, it would be nice to shove Hunbin a little further, but I think I'm gonna go for Morndon because he's my only caster. So Kren and Morndon. He reminds her of her father. Alright, now we have Morndon is now a Bluehorn Mystic. Alright, what do we got? Open Mind. Morndon can interfuse with 2 additional targets. Dang! Soul Splitting. When Morndon takes damage, for each interfused object, 1 point is prevented, and the object takes 2 damage instead. A Tinker. Once per combat as a swift action, Morndon grants 3 armor and 2 warding to himself or a nearby ally for 2 turns. Or an upgrade to Elementalist. I'm very tempted by the Open Mind. Right now, he can grab 2 things. If he has the Open Mind, he can grab twice that. He can grab 4 things. Oh, that could be very useful. Especially with the holding on to the fire to make sure that it doesn't spread part. Yeah, let's give Morndon an Open Mind. Transformation. Advanced Tanyan's transformation. Give her a fire leg that would decrease her speed but increase her warding. Ooh. Yes. Let's do that. Okay, now we get to have a large amount of fun, which is called upgrading everybody. So, we're definitely going to start with people who are still in only 1-star stuff. Particularly the armor. We want to raise people's armor. So Donal here, who is wearing River Scale. The upgrade to River Scale is Ocean Scale. The ocean-faring Elnish of an epoch long past wore these impressive sets of fur-lined scale. Simple to doff and don, they are arranged with the wearer's balance and bodily power in mind. Such specimens are rare and difficult to imitate. Many have names already inside of them, and seem to have been recovered from the sites of wrecks and sunken ruins. This would increase his armor, his accuracy, and his bonus damage. And that would cost 7 ingots, 2 hides, and 2... Oh, that's a lot of ingots. Oh boy. Who else is going to be... Well, we are going to be needing a bunch of ingots for weapons as well. Oh boy. That is a lot of ingots. But we don't have to upgrade his sword. That's the good news. Okay, Opelia is in Scoth. The upgrade from the Rain Scoth is the Battle Scoth. The set of treated leathers, studded and ring-sewn, pulls on the war traditions of the Thnars to both protect its wearer and offer them frightening mobility. Scothed and hammer-swinging raced Fran to the screaming wall. She stood to be sundered, slaying 60 while her body slackened. Old poems remember these pieces to the world. Okay, so this would give her a little more speed, another point of armor, and a bunch more dodge. And of course there's Fashion for the Fray, which is you gain plus 10 dodge when she's not with friends. And that's 4 ingots, 5 hides, and 1 fabric. Okay, that's not as frightening as what Donal has going on there. Hundin is currently wearing Road Swathe, armor, warding, and swashbuckler. It's known that travelers so swathed will keep songs on the sweep of their sleeves, blades in the bloom of their trousers. How likely they are to share either, that's always been the risk one runs. Asking them to a fire, waylaying them for what's likely a well-stocked pack. Killing an enemy, plus 20 stunt chance until stunt. Ooh boy! Okay, so that's Road Swathe, and the upgrade to that is Lay Swathe. From the fine-woven surcoat, the silken sleeves and sash, to the show of martial leather and season-proofed boots, here is the dress of a famed and perilous wanderer. She must surely duck in and out of fables, and could come up the road at any morn or midnight, twirling a tuft of hairs from the beard of some forest prince, the braid of some marsh-bound witch. Let's see, that would give her another point of armor, another point of warding, and would continue with the swashbuckler. Swathe is not terribly good armor. This is going to be interesting. Let's see, that's 3 hides, 5 fabrics, and 2 spell threads. That's no metal at all. Good. Morndon, definitely his clothes would not need metal. Tanyan, what do I have you in? I have you in Traff right now. If we go to Ghost Traff, that's hides, fabrics, and spell threads. Do I want to keep you in Traff, or do I want to put you in something else? Wildwoven. What does Wildwoven do? When she's hidden, she gains 1 No, I always forget to hide my people. Archer Clate would reduce her speed again more, increase her armor, increase her warding, increase her accuracy, but her dodge goes through the floor, and that doesn't have any side effect. Swathe has the swashbuckler. Hasping has speed, armor at the cost of warding and dodge. And Bark is the cost of speed, but you get armor and warding, but it costs you dodge. You know, I think I'm going to keep her in Traff, which means, you know, no metal. If I wanted to take her to a level 2 crossbow, that would be 1 ingot, heartwood, fabric, and spell thread. Okay, no iron there. Opelia does have a level 2 axe. It's quite a few ingots to take her to a level 3. Hanander, we definitely need to upgrade the bow. Will that cost me? Yeah, that's 2 ingots, 6 heartwood, 1 hide, 1 spell thread. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some scribble math here because I suck at this. So let me get a piece of paper here and my pencil. 2 ingots. You know what? 2 ingots that way to get to the level 2 bow. The crossbow was another 1 ingot. This didn't use ingots. Alright, Opelia's was 4 ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hunbin's didn't use ingots? No, it didn't. Okay. And Donal is the most expensive with 7 ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That's getting everybody into level 2 armor and a level 2 weapon if they're on a level 1 weapon. Alright, okay. Pardon my sniffling, I have a runny nose today. I worry that I'm coming down with something. Okay, so my math says that that is 14 ingots. And I have 17. I can do this! Okay. Alright, we will start with Donal's armor here. So let's craft us some ocean scale. Oh, it changed color. Okay. Where else were we? Oh yes, Opelia is going to battle scoff. Nice. Tanyan is going to... I could afford the 2 more ingots to take her to a level 3 crossbow. I'm gonna have to think about that. Okay, so it would be 3 for a level 3, which I can afford, which is an extra 2. Let's see, if I added 2 to this, that would be 16. Two for the 2-star, 5. Okay, I would not have enough to take both Hanander and Tanyan to level 3s without spending legacy points. But I may well do that anyway because it seems like a good idea. It does seem like a good idea to take them up to 3-star if I can. What do I have Morndon using? Oh, he has an artifact staff. Which would be another ingot if I were to level it. I think I might leave that one alone. The people who have 2 stars, I think I might leave them alone, and I just take the people who have 1 star and take them up to 3. I think that's the way to do this. I hope. So... yeah. Continue with the stone bow. The shred and pin is pretty awesome. Oh, aren't you gonna look fancy, boy? Alright, craft that. That is a lot of heartwood. And I don't think that Bright Striker is the right name for this, so we're gonna roll it. Viper Oak Curve? Nope. Cedar Bow? No. Crow Curve? No. Thorn Seeker? No. World Seeker? No. Red Quill of Hanander? Haha, no. Fear Taker? No. Green Howl of Youngscape? Okay, whatever. Hawkweaver of Bright Goat? Nope. Timefell? Ghostfell? Cloud Taker? Queensbane? Stormbow of Hanander? Day Hunter? Witch Killer? You know what? Let's go with Witch Killer. Why not? And Hunbin. We're going to go to the Lay Swath. Any armor, any port in a storm. Morndon. Oh, we've run out of hides. Oh, that's fun. We're in Drab right now. Can go to Heather Drab. Long coat sewn with well-disguised splinting under its alluring and embroidery is worn over a soft and hardy gown of magically imbued threads. Such has become the honored dress of this age's wild-ranging mystics, who will often rove from town to town, collecting wisdom and distributing it in equal measure. This would give armor, warding, and spell damage. I'm gonna hold off on figuring out his robe for just the moment. Because we have issues. Okay. This is gonna use the last hide too. Oh boy. I'm gonna be spending a lot of legacy points for this, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Oh, I can change the name just by clicking on it. That's funny. That is very funny. Giant Fell? Not really appropriate for a crossbow, although it is a very threatening looking crossbow. You know what, let's call it Giant Fell. Alright, 2 LP. Craft that item. Okay. Now, how much LP is it going to cost me to upgrade Morndon and Tanyan in the armor? Oh, I've done myself a great disservice here. Okay. Well, I had already decided that I wanted to keep Tanyan in Traff. Okay, so that's 5 LP. And Morndon, let's see here. At the cost of 1 armor, we would get extra warding and extra spell damage. That's the Raven Wing. The Kestrel Wing, we'd get speed at the cost of 0.5 armor, but we would get speed, spell damage, dodge, and witch veiling? When Morndon is reduced to less than half his health, he becomes hidden. Interesting. Interesting. Mage Plate, ooh, that costs him everything. and gives him just armor. Runic, which would cost him 0.5 armor, but give him warding, stunt chance, and spell damage. Throft, costing him armor, spell damage, but giving him potency and getting feral memory? When Mornin is below half health, he gains +1 potency. Oh, so basically it's a berserker robe. And then there's the Heather Drab, which basically like brings him up everything. I kind of like the Witch Veiling. I do worry about like losing that bit of armor, but I do gain quite a lot, and that dodge is pretty sweet. It is a pity that it doesn't give as much spell damage, but the speed may well be useful. Grand Witch called the Kestrel haunts the stories. She crafted her attire from encircled fabrics and won favors, from the feathers of elusive giants, and from layers of fog-soft forest weave she spun for her own comfort. She may never have existed. She may have lived 12 times. Legend placed her everywhere and when. The resplendent gown of her stories has quietly become tradition among a certain breed of myth-versed mystic, them who tread, by choice or exile, the borders of obscurity. Yeah, we're gonna give him the Kestrel Ring for 2 LP, which means I'll basically be sending 7 of the 11 that I have. Yeah, okay. Let's make us some Kestrel Wing for you, Mornin. An odd color for you, but a very interesting look, especially with the staff. Alright, Tanyan. You and me and some... Oh, it's -7 now? Oh, because I used up the fabrics. Oh, I hope I'm not making bad decisions. Alright. Spend it. Spend it. Level 2 armor for everyone. Maybe I shouldn't have taken Hanander and Tanyan to level 3 bows, but what's done is done. Alright. Oh, that takes forever. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. The Poison of Gleaming. In the canyon of his hatching, Svan's enclave is a place of natural elegance. In ancient times, he says, he often rested here, and wrestled his siblings, and waged his pleasures on the world. Get off your haunches, dragon. Spring is for cloud tasting. You can see a fine afternoon in the river valley. I was there 2 nights. The apple trees shake, and give each gust a grand smell. Rustle? The flight itself is fun. I know it's common for your kind to make an egg. Many eggs. Excuse me? You are 11 years old. You are child. She's trying to think of how to phrase, "You have asked a very rude question" to the dragon. Since I hatched, I've wondered whether you might make one. I'm asked this a lot. Oh Lord. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm guessing it's your parents. I do not expect common questions from you, Fawn. So that is why my neck scales are edge to edge. I don't understand that, but okay. You're a death-destined species, and you'll leave me alone soon. The egg is immortality. Obviously, in my case, that meaning is truer. Yes, not everybody can, like, go into an egg and come back like a phoenix, okay? Ah! Let me put my paper away. Thank you. Too much stuff. The Divan Versal claims his Baal all bore dragon blood, that he himself... He believes too much in the stories he was told. No dragon has ever given life to another creature. Not because we can't, just... Can you? No. It does not surprise me. Poor Versal. I will tell you something, Kvaan. Because you are like a little brother. I do not wish for eggs. We can choose to grow them, or we can choose not to. I choose not to. Rekmat. But I wonder what I will do when you are dead. My true kin. I was the first of them to be slain. I remember that I fell on the spike of the Fenwalker. I filled my dying jaws with her. Don't imagine I didn't. But so I bled to sleep. And I slept a long time. I can only think they followed me to their eggs, my siblings. That I am the first reborn is poetry, isn't it? Maybe it'll be the business of my life, then, when you're gone, to find them, and wake them, and... Yes, one day. There are other Draven I am sure you would take to, Kvaan. Yarsa is a young knight. He is smart and honorable, and very funny. But today I am young enough to fly at your side, and now the red spring dragonflies are scattering light upon the river. The Divan came here. Versal did? Did you not notice the chest? Oh good! He brought the dragon a hoard. How nice of him. Have you ever seen so many rotten, useless things, Pyarch? I guess the myths of the dragon hoard aren't true after all, huh? I don't know what it would mean, I guess. What it would stem from. Got some years on you, and I never heard of our Uncle Drauv clutching after a gemstone, a coin piece, or even an ornate weapon. I hear you, but this man says... All you have to do is come out to Rightspan with me. Ask others. Poor Miss Rye lost everything. Didn't even have much for them to take on account of her second husband. From her farm down to the town proper. They slaughtered all who stood against them and rummaged and took the most gleaming things they found. Hardly any meat, lot of heirlooms, gold and silver and jewels. It's only the first such collection you can expect, mighty Kvaan. Now you're older, it's time for your ascendancy. He is at an age with a sap-drinking Svik, Versal. He is still growing. Ascendancy sounds like a fair amount of effort, also. He is so bent on this dragon is going to be our king. The dragon does not want to be king. Stop trying to make the dragon king. Ascendancy? It's easier when you're young. Your joints are soft. Your mind is strong. Versal, Divan Versal, now you invite human animosity. I have noticed your shoulder is cold and bare since that time. I wonder if your bird simply refuses to return to one who has betrayed his own swearing. Unfair. Trava was a good bird. A cougar likely snagged him. Oh, not a cougar. A very vengeful warlord. But letting the past be the past, I fail to see how a box of Earthbrights, be they silver or sapphire, will serve Kvaan. What good 10 such boxes will be, or 20? Could 20 such boxes be found? Filled? It's a tall number for any militia to take on. Certainly if they're veteran Drauven. I thought the old warlord's death, that boneheaded night, was meant to prevent another thing like this. There's not really anyone else who can fight them like we can. And we can, if we're all up to it. I'm not in the worst shape. Not as young as before, though. Give me a battle trade, I can learn. I'm not far past my prime. I've got hoeing hands, farm soldiers, country knowledge, peat in my heart. How long should you be held away from conflict, Vaughn? It is better for posterity that the dragon announce himself, rather than be found, skulking amongst his nest-neatners. The Divan has aged to transparency, has he not? He hopes only to be around to bask in your glory. You are the sun before the dawn still. The day will be ever long, and there is no reason to rush your rising. Breathe in the starlight, hear the song of things, and gain wisdom. What does the sun fear? Choose. I don't wish to be a cringer. My nation should burn bright. Drauvan calamity. A dragon has no use for hurry. My sister is right. Kvan Pyre, +1 health and aura. Oh. I don't want either of these, but which one do I not want more? Do I choose just because I don't like the Divan? Just because I don't like him, I would, like, side with her? Yeah, it's just like, both of these are bad things that I don't want. But, you know, if I can upset and annoy the Divan, I will. For Saul just gets all up on under my skin. Alright, my sister is right. I'm also uncertain what all this treasure will yield me. I like its luster, but it's not as if I can sleep upon it. Oh, the dragon lore is burning! It's burning! Would you prefer we capture mattresses, Great Kvan? Blankets and pillows and curtains for your fearsome den? Colorful curtains? The audacity of the Drauvan raids is never as high as it was that spring, or the winter that preceded it, but the Drauvan warriors are hot with imagining, and their eagerness to plunder gleaming things for their new lord does not fully ebb. Pick it up, I guess. So the company is called again to arms. They must trace trails and topple outposts, track stolen treasures to a distant canyon, and there, a mythic maw awaits them. Let's see her swing. How are you not juggling your kneecaps yet? Aren't you old? I mean, aren't you tired? Alright, fine, that's funny. Guess the thing left is to decide on your role. I can help you if it's hunting, tracking, taking your first silken step, so to speak. I've actually put extensive thought into this already. Okay, Zanjo is joining us. He could join us as a warrior, as a hunter, or a mystic. Oh, this is a tough one. Okay, let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3 hunters. We have 2 warriors and 1 mystic. Why not make him a mystic? Like, I mean, I feel like only having 1 mystic makes me twitchy. I like to have at least 2 of everything. So I think mystic is the thing that I would add, given my choice, which I do have. So mystic it is. Mystical Zanjo. I only wish I'd begun to listen much earlier. Clear 2 more Drauvan sites. Discover what new power drives your enemies. Okay, so we have 3 people over here in Youngscape. 60 years old! We have this area that is left to be claimed. I have only 2 legacy points to my name. I don't know where my raids are going to be coming from. Oh, we have a recruitment opportunity over here in Rightspan. Hunbin is hanging out in Honeybonnet for some reason. It looks like everything is Wait, only one thing is over here. It says clear 2 more Drauven sites. Okay, so it all seems to be over here. Which means that we want to build some defenses here as well as the recruitment opportunity. So, let's start with that. And we also want a bridge. Oh boy, we want so many things. Okay, but first, recruits. You know what? We're just going to have Hanander do this one. Because he'll reduce the recruitment cost. We only have 2 LPs, so this is going to be interesting. Alright. Hanander's going there to recruit. The town needs to be rebuilt. We'll use these 3 to rebuild the town. And then I want 2 bridges. Which one do I want first? This one. I want a bridge over this river. I've heard this river was beautiful. I'm just not big on river smell, maybe. And our 3 remaining people are going to go and build this bridge. Everybody on the move to the same place, but doing different things. Oh, Morndon must follow a reoccurring dream. Oh yes, since I was very small, one dream has returned to me again and again. Blue fire threads the darkness, heat and terror. Ophelia, you remember those times I've woken in a burning sweat? I've nightmares that curl my soul, of a place I've never been. A torched house, the blue blaze eating bones. I feel dread. I do worry about it, but... But what? It's not serious? When I asked you to come with me on a little trip, I didn't tell you how far we might be going. I didn't tell you our destination is a place I've dreamed of all my life, or that I worry death waits for us there. But you see, following a dream is a kind of last resort for those who can't go back to sleep. Alright, a choice. And following a dreamer is a good way to get your head chopped, but I guess I'm in. Or you've been sleeping fine, though. For bad dreams, I've heard that people burn Gwildleaf? Alright, I guess I'm in. Not Donnell. We have a mystic, we have a fighter. You know what? Let's send Hundin with them. Yeah. Let's go. New recruit. Alright. We have Lysina here. We are going to have to take a random because I'm not going to be able to afford a legacy person. Which is too bad because we have some good people on offer here. Mostly warriors. I think the game's trying to tell me something. Let's see. This is a decisive peacemaker. 18 years old. Let's try a little. Alright, so we have a decisive greed wagon. They seem to be liking the decisiveness. Another decisive green wagon. Very pretty. A hot-headed Greedwagon. I kind of like the look that is going on here. I don't know that that's like I'm not the biggest fan of the Greedwagon, to be honest. Decisive Poet. Well, that is different. Aloof Poet. Poetical Intellectual. Romantic Leader. Thormeyer. I'm not sure about the leader part, and also he's got a bow. I don't want a hunter. Bookish Poet, Linjon? I just don't know what I want. I really don't know what I want. Greedy Hothead? Romantic Leader? Goofish Romantic? Greedy Leader? Poetical Snark? I like the hair. I do admit I like the hair. Compassionate Greedwagon? Hot-headed Coward? Aloof Romantic? Romantic Poet? Cowardly Greedwagon? Oh, we're back on the Greedwagons. Romantic Poet? Why do I... Aloof Peacemaker again. Although, once again, like the hair. Aloof Hothead? That's a weird combo. Greedy Peacemaker? Greedy Leader? Compassionate Loner? Greedy Goofball? Cowardly Peacemaker? Aloof Greedwagon? Snarky Poet? Why is there all these poets? I don't want a poet. Romantic Goofball. You know, I don't think I've ever had a goofball. This might be interesting. I do want to change a couple of things though. Different hair. The color is mostly fine, but I want something different. Where's that side braid? I really liked that side braid. Was it this one? No, that doesn't seem right. Was it this one? I think it was that one. There's a lot more hair than I thought there was. That's a lot of hairdos in here. But there only seem to be like 2 side braids. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's good. I like that. Okay. And let's see. Let's take her into the warm realms. Like, let's get a bit of yellow going here. And... Yellow and dusty pink, perhaps? This is much more green than yellow here. I want something a bit more ripe lemon than unripe lemon. Okay, there we go. I make my choices. And her name is Dranen Gwaldershield. I don't know about that name. Could we have something that's easier to pronounce? Glentara Fennel. Closer, but still no cigar. Garantha Kren. No. No, I'm not even gonna try. Quidla Kendlewink. Thyma Sofin? Thyma. I like Thyma. Thyma's nice. Okay. Romantic goofball Thyma Sofin. Oh yes. Yes, I have made good choices here. I like this. Alright. Farewell, all of my legacy points. Vixen League? Fantastic! I have so many questions to ask you. Of course, the company always has time for... So, is Donald as amazing in person as he sounds in the stories? That is Donald. How did it feel when Donald picked up a whole bookshelf and used it as a battering ram? That wasn't... Is it true that he can take down a drove in one shot? Well, under circumstances. That is highly unlikely. Do you think that if I joined you, I'd get a chance to fight alongside him? Hi! Oh, for the love of... She doesn't even know. She doesn't even know. Wait, come back. Come back. I'm sorry. Tanyan put me up to it. Oh, I think choosing to have a goofball is one of my better decisions. I don't think I've ever gotten a goofball before. I'll tell her your face was more than worth it. But, in all seriousness though, Tanyan said you're looking for another recruit? Please? Train Thyma as a warrior, train Thyma as a hunter, train Thyma as a mishnik. No, warrior. Girl comes with her own club. She seems angry now. I hope I made the right choice. Let's just take a moment here. Oh, she doesn't actually exist yet. One moment. Prepare recruit. Hanander will take care of it. Go Hanander, go. Spring of Felba. Okay, the recruit is prepared. Thyma Sofin is now a greenhorn warrior, and she has an axe! I like axes. I'm very affectionate towards axes. Shy there, who was in my chat a bit earlier, very into halberds. My favorite is an axe. And I know that Shy will not believe me when I say that, but oh, I love axes. Alright, so, Zealous Leap. Every other turn is a swift action. Thyma makes a daring leap up to 3 spaces away. A Thundering Challenge. Once per combat is a swift action. Thyma frightens the enemy, forcing them to spend their next turn running away. Or Blood Rage. Thyma's melee and ranged attacks deal more damage based on the percent of health she's missing, up to a max of +4 damage. No. No berserkers. No berserkers. Zealous Leap. You get a Zealous Leap. Alright, let's have a look at you. Gear. Alright, she's in Wildworm's Hack. Oh wait, sorry, that's her weapon. Wildworm's Hack. Tier 2 Great Axe. Okay. Armor, she's in Tier 1 Rainscoth. Oh boy. All-weather armor composed largely of leather. It's light enough to be worn for days on end, stout enough for the rocks and thorns. In recent generations, such costumes have become associated with banditry. For someone preparing to survive the roads, bandits would seem a fine example to follow. Alright, speed, armor, warding, dodge, fashion for the fray. Gains 10 dodge when she isn't walling. Okay, so that's 2 warriors with axes that I have that are dodgy people. Very dodgy. Okay. Okay. I don't know what to have her doing. We only have 2 people building the bridge. So, you know what? Let's add her to the bridge. And we'll add Hanander to the rebuild the town, since Donald's doing it all by himself. Actually, I think it's more important to rebuild the town than to finish the bridge. Story continues. Morn and Opelia have arrived at their destination. A thick-grown woodland seems to invite them under its boughs. Wood and damp and the fall herbs that grow here all combine for a heady, fragrant zest in the air. I've spent all my legacy points. What have I done? Something lives here, lives alone. Standing stones are kind of unusual. Hey, who are you dingots? Setting up camp on my doorstep? Get away from my omen stones. Excuse you? Hi? This place yours? Ask his name. Hey, no need for that. I didn't see you had weapons. You outlaws? You don't have to kill me. We were startled, that's all. He's old. My name's Mornden. This is Opelia. We're from far away. Mornden? But you're the strange sorcerer from my dream. My name is Bolland Craker. Bolland of Omens is how I'm known in Bogham. And now, it seems... Please come with me. Mornden? He may not want visitors. The woodland fellow leads them among the trees. To the door of his secluded home. Be welcome. There's bark cheese and brined pork. Also upon my table, please find enlightenment. Just you out here? These old beams have stood me well. I chose a lucky spot, but I had the advantage of dreaming it. See, I've had dreams since I was a small boy. Dreams, windows to tomorrow, visions. Dreams that portend what may come. My grandmother was a seer also, something some folks get born with, I suppose. He swigs bright blackberry wine. I was a young man when I got run out of town. Bolland of Omens, they called me. I'd told them the stores would burn, and so they did. It was a stray cinder. Folks blamed me. In Bogham, huh? But I knew it would happen. I told my mother and ailing father and left before the drunks showed up. My parents got to stay and live happily and visited me often in the later years. Life out here has been lonely sometimes, yeah, but rewarding in many ways. Time to time, folks come, and they drink from the well of sights my dreams have filled in me. And now you've come, Mornden. I'm creaking through my final years, but you've got the gift to be the next woodland seer. The next woodland seer? Mornden. Yes, it would be the birth of a tradition, which will only strengthen the magic. In the many years I see left for you, you can help keep this world safe, though not in the way you've done. I'll teach you. We do have time for that. Choose. I'm sorry, but Opelia and I, we have other plans, don't we? Or lose Mornden, thwart many further incursions. Oh, that's a hard choice. I mean, I did just add a new mystic, but man. he's not even level 1. That's the problem. Like, even Thyma has 1 star. Zanjo's got nothing. But thwarting future incursions. I'll give up, Morndon. I will do it. Oh Lord, I hope this is the right choice. Ophelia would be able to live with me, right? Or at least visit? Of course. It's a busy life, in fact, and it can be draining, but you'll be able to make of it what you want. The thing that I'm sorriest about is losing that artifact staff. Morndon, I just thought about your dream led us here, right? Do you think... From outside, a tremorous roar erupts, shaking the very stones of the house. Rattle and shake! Stay safe. I dreamed this place would be devoured by flames. If I'm going to live here, I'll have to make sure there is a here. There is a row here. Hooves thrown sloppily around beneath it. It runs staggering, bellowing its agony. And a Gorgon with extra health and extra armor. Yay. Alright. Oh, and I gave him the inspiration. Oh, man. I really hope I've made the right choices. Okay, Morndon, what can you... Dream step to the tree. Ophelia, get your butt up here. Go, go, go. Hunmin, get in here. Okay, take a shot. I also want these mossy rocks. Yes, thank you. And guard. And that's why I guarded. Zero damage, good. Oh, Ophelia, no! Morndon, why do you have a heart on you? I don't know. I spent so much on his gear. What have I done? Bear Strength Sash. Bonus damage. Eye-catching girdle for any weather. Well, Hanander's retiring at the end of this chapter. Not unsurprising. Okay, let's see. Ophelia would go to 3.3. Donald would go to 2.8. Zanjo would go to 1.3, although bonus damage doesn't really do very much for Mystics, so moving along. Thyma would go to 1.5. Hunmin would go to 1.6. And Tanyan would go to 2.4. Let's give it to Thyma. Oh, it's you, girl. After the fighting's done, the grateful Balin throws a small feast to thank them. The woodland seer, it seems, never foresaw this possibility, this random raving monster that would have devastated all he'd built. That night... Thump. Ophelia? You know I will come and visit, but we'll often be apart. And the times we're together will grow sweeter. I'm not abandoning you, love. I never will. I'll look for you every day, and when you appear, I'll shower you with my eagerness, my affection. Aww. Last resort, you could always come back to us, right? I guess that's true. In the morning, Morndon and Balin see Ophelia off. Over the coming years, Morndon will study and glean from the wise hermit all he can. With what he's able to see in his dreams and the dreams of others, many coming ills will be averted. But not all. Yeah, Ophelia's not happy, and I think I chose poorly. Some days later, home is not far now. Hey, Morndon. Just you stay away from those country ladies. He's leveling up from this, but he's leaving. Okay, so, naturalist for advanced interfusions with plants and trees. Endurance for armor and warding. Heroism, so to get an extra action point. Or an upgrade to elementalist. Naturalist. And the Gorgon Staggerin is here. Yay. Two steps forward, one step back. Zanjo doesn't have a star. Why doesn't Zanjo have a star? Well, he has a tier 2 staff, at least. But tier 1 armor. Oh boy. Alright. Wait, what is he? Hold on. Greedy intellectual. Oh boy. I've been trying to avoid the greedies. They've never been fun. But oh well. They'd come here first. They'd almost have to. Yeah, it's good ground. My favorite kind of insect, reaper flies. You two are going to do some building. Congratulations. Rebuild right span completed. After a great deal of toil, right span is mostly standing again. The townsfolk have suffered, but they're used to rebuilding. Tragedy is a grim teacher. Okay, we're going to take two of you. Donal and Thyma. And we're going to put you on bridge building. And Hanander is going to join in with building defenses. Bridge built. Well, we should get started on... Okay, how about we scout this? Yeah, like, those three are gonna go scouting. Mystic Wilds have been revealed. Okay. The three of you, patrol. Lo, the bridge has been built. Actually, I didn't finish looking around. Was there anything else? I could claim the weld wall to get more iron, which I think is going to be a good idea. Oh, I already have it. Okay, never mind. It's mine and I'm getting the iron. Very good. Alright. I think I'm gonna finish this patrol. There we go. Okay. Rauch's Dream Loop. With Lurking Thrixel. Great, great. That's what we always want to see, Lurking Thrixel. Okay, and the defenses are nearly built over here, so let's do some juggling. I will do one more battle before I call it a night on Wildermyth and switch over to Planet Zoo. And I choose to assault Rauch's Dream Loop. Is this the right choice? Oh boy. Actually, one moment here. Alright, she does have a bow? Okay, yeah, the bow is better than her bright sai. That's a dagger. Okay, the bow is better than the dagger. That's good. That's what we want to see. It's a pity about it not being elemental, but we'll work with it. Alright. I'm just checking because, like, she's got the sword visible right now, so it just bothers me a little. Like, yes, Tanyan's sword is also visible, but, in any case, I definitely want to use Hunbin and Zanjo here, but, maybe we switch out Tanyan for somebody with a little more experience? Well, let's send Hanander in. Oh, this is gonna be weird and terrible and weird. Okay, you guys are doing that, and over here with the defenses, Opelia is building them and Tanyan is building them because you're the ones who are left. Amber Hollow. Here you are. Told them you'd be somewhere dramatic. My girl have a new crush, maybe? Yeah, you know, this would be the place to bring a man, don't you think? If you wanted him to fall in love with you. Oh, what? Yeah, but listen, battle's about to break out. I'm supposed to get you. It's who I am between battles that allows me to succeed within them. Know who wrote that? From her book called Warriors of Peace. Night poet named Metley Laughbladder. Tall and beautiful she was said to be, and a very good knight, and a poet as well. Remember you going on about her before. Which explains why you avoided reading it. Anyway, let's rejoin the others. Choose. I just feel like something about this hollow is hidden. I'm not done seeing it. Or, yeah, guess we're exposed out here. Come on, then. You know what? I'm gonna go with the first one because I'm curious. I'm not done seeing it. You could just come back once the fight's over. Yeah, but then it'd be night. The world would be changed, blued and darked and different. You're unrealistic. Coldening minutes pass in quiet. What if we're floating around in a big bubble? Look at that stump. Look at what? Looks like an old... It's lightning split. Puts me in mind of another line by Metley Laughbladder. Thank you for putting on your sirens right now. This is the perfect time for sirens. Wisdom flowers in the furrow of a wound. If that were true, I think I'd be a genius by now. Look, there's a... Can't tell, but there's something in the tree. Wait, really? Yeah, somehow new. That's why I tell you to trust my intuitions. See what you found before you get too insufferable. Just gotta reach past the... At that moment, something strikes Hunbin hard. She falls away, holding a blanketed bundle that had been stashed in the old tree's carcass. Hunbin? I'm fine, they're... Hanander? Hunbin? As twilight deepens, horrific shapes climb from the bracken. The Thrixel look born of briar and shale. Donal, out here, it's starting. Yeah, sorry, we're in it now. We found spell cowling, warrior armor tier 2, armor, warding, and potency. Oh boy. Lots of warding, lots of potency. Not very much armor. There used to tread these roads a caste of hero grims bedecked in spell-waxed longcoats. They hunted the power-mad warlocks and mystical renegades of a lost and frightful age. In strange places, their garments survive and can be mimicked by a master maker. Well, I've got Opelia and Donal in tier 2 already, but Thyma is only in Rainscoth? Let's see. She'd lose speed. Her armor would stay the same. Her warding would go up. Her potency would go up. Her dodge would go down, and she would lose the extra dodge when she's not walling with somebody. I think that may be worth it. It is a pity about the dodge, but, you know, having the extra warding and potency is nothing to complain about. I think we're going to give it to Thyma. Oh, spectacular. Dang. Alright, we will claim this armor. Zanjo Wingitrudge is now a Greenhorn Mystic. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, choose an ability. Okay, Humanist. Advanced interfusions with mechanisms. Applies poison to enemies who step next to it. Metal, upgrade to Shackles. Tools, upgrade Stunning Barrage. Shards, upgrade to Sharknado. Elementalist, so fire does not burn out when interfused. Wood gets Splinter Salvo, and Liquid gets Infernal Rain. Or Mythweaver. Advanced Interfusion. Statues or ruins give +1 potency per interfused. Garb gives 50% chance to reflect damage while interfused. Books give Lore Dump. I don't know what Lore Dump is. Textiles give Greater Constrict. I'm thinking Humanist or Mythweaver. I do like Elementalist, but man, this is a tough choice. I think I'm gonna go with Mythweaver. Let's go with Mythweaver. Alright, combat modifiers. Wound. Hunbin starts combat with half health. And all heroes walling provides no armor this combat. No! Oh. We're in a very bad place. Okay, so we've got a double dweaver with extra health. Its head weaves an odd pattern. Its eyes shine like moons. Hissing suddenly, it looms to strike. A double thrust with extra health and extra armor. A Drathix with extra damage. It steps fluidly, sedately, fanning its wings, surrounding itself in an odor of dead flowers. And a nightmare. Countless appendages drag it forward, maw chorusing with 100 harrowing voices. And two more foes on turn 3. Great, great. This is very bad. Hunbin, you're not allowed to die. Alright, Donald, we're starting with you. Oh man. Yay, great sword. Right, Thyma doesn't get extra benefit from dodge anymore. Or extra benefit from not walling anymore, so let's just move her up. Hanander. 86, 97, can't see it. 97. Good night. Hunbin can't actually reach anybody to shoot at them. Let's bring Sanjo up here. That's all he can grab? He can't reach any of that? That is unfortunate. Guardian. Wait. There's the Drathix. Okay, Donald can't actually attack anything. Thyma can. Oh goody, it's the nightmare. And my neighbors have started doing the thing. I hate everything. Okay, Hunbin, you move up here. Oh. Grab. 7 magic damage, 6 range. Hobble, 7 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Grab the loom. And... oh. That's some good damage, I guess. Oh, thank you, Donald. Oh, no, 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 no. I hate it. I hate it. Thank you. I hate it. Oh, no. Why are so many people poisoned? Zanjo, grab this stool. So little. So little. Dodged it, darn it. Okay, okay. Oh, Hunbin's gonna die. I cannot even begin to guess where the other two are. This is awful. Oh, they're all poisoned. No. Can't tell. Can't tell. Can't tell. Okay, Sanjo, I would just like for you to grab this bookshelf because, well, actually, I want to look at this. Let's see, Lord Dump, 3 to 6 magic damage, 2 range. Overload an enemy's brain with knowledge, dealing damage and stunning them for 2 turns. Oh, fascinating. Oh, found a seeker. The loom is not really useful right now, but I'm gonna hang on to it anyway. there's another room down here. Great. I just hope that the... I think there's just a bard left? Okay. It's not here, guys. So it's either down there, in here, or in there. This is the closest, so we'll check it next. Empty. Okay. Donald. Hunbin. Fernandor. Sanjo. Let go of the bookshelf. Thank you. Okay, Donald. Daima. Hunbin. Fernandor. Sanjo. I think we're closer to down than to up, so let's try that direction. Okay, Donald. Daima. Empty. Come on, people. Shake a tail feather. Grab. What is this? It's a stepladder. Or... Ooh. Okay. We're going to... Interfused garb can reflect damage. Why are the eggs considered to be garb? That's kind of weird. That's kind of creepy. 6, 6. Let's grab the eggs. And I'm gonna withdraw from this loom. Alright, Donald. found him. Alright, Thyma. Get in there. Commander. Nice. Zanjo. Can only grab stuff out here, huh? Okay. That's fun. Okay, Hunbin, you could win this for us. No! Alright, alright, alright. Donald? Gracie this. Yes, you cooked the Gracie! And Hunbin is alive! Somehow! By some sort of miracle, she comes out of it with 1 hit point. Okay, let's see what we got here. We've got Through Shot for Plyrith. Hunbin fires a cleverly placed arrow that will pass through the first target and hit the next target in a line, dealing -1 damage to the second target. Ember Arrows. When standing by fire, Hunbin's bow attacks have +1 damage, +1 shred, and start fires. Fire can't spread onto her. Bard. Hunbin reduces the cost of recruit jobs by 1, +5 stunt chance to all heroes in the party, or an upgrade to Sharpshooter. Additional +1 range to ranged attacks. Now here's the thing. Her father, Hanander, is my only bard, and he's retiring at the end of this chapter. There is still 1 more chapter after this one. So Bard might be a good choice, especially considering my legacy point issue at the moment. But I think that like something damaging is better. I'm gonna give her Ember Arrows. I think I'm gonna give her Ember Arrows. I do so like setting things on fire. Alright, and we found an artifact axe, the Queen Axe. Oh boy, +2 damage to single tile enemies. Oh boy. A line of warrior queens once ruled here, bearing distinctive axes they wielded peerlessly. These weapons or their replicas have survived and are prized for their beauty, but also coveted by canny fighters for their outstanding balance and edge. Bonus damage to single tile enemies, +1 stunt damage. Now I have 2 people who are using an axe. Now this is going to be very difficult. Thyma, we would be replacing this one. We'd lose a damage and a shred. We'd gain stunt damage and extra damage to single tile enemies. Or, where's Apelia? There's Apelia. Or we could replace Deep Burn, where we would unfortunately lose the fire. But we would come out ahead because everything stays the same except that the stunt damage goes up. So I think we're going to give this axe to Apelia. Long live the queen. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Okay. Finders keepers. Nothing moving in here. Think it's time to head back? Sure, just want to take a peek upstairs is all. Upstairs is where the stuff's going to be. Above the ground floor is a weather-burnt room. Roof's seen better days. Okay, roof master. Okay, what is he found? Here, see? You find things upstairs. What has he found? Human remains. How old, I wonder? There's bones, sure, but look! The shield. Don't tell me you've never heard of the Knights of Starlock. Doughty hero types. They roved these lands long before you learned to wipe your own face. And Rocco Dimplestein was my favorite. Had a shield shaped like a dragon's paw and used it to make phony tracks on muddy trails. Real japester. Okay. I don't know that I have anybody who can use a shield. I bet this was hers. In the end, though, guess it didn't really save her, did it? A Dragon Paw Shield, which is an offhand artifact. Gives bonus damage. An impressive shield that used to belong to an old folk hero. Take 1 less damage from non-flanking attacks. Okay. Now, here's the main problem. Warrior, hands full. Mystic, hands full. Warrior, hand full. I could replace the poison, but I'm not going to. Ophelia. Now here's the question. The Queen Axe is a one-handed axe? It is. Huh. Well, if she can wield the axe and the shield at the same time, I don't see any reason not to give it to her. Blah ha 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 ha. 1 Dragon Paw shield, please. Alright, so the Thrixold Weaver is getting the ability to give Mindworm. Great. Thanks. Alright. Well, we need to secure this site with a thorough investigation. Zanjo is definitely participating in this. We're going to remove Donal, and we'll have all of the low health people work on this. And Donal will go over here and assist with the building of the defenses, because towns I put defenses on whether I think they're going to be overrun or not, generally speaking. And this one was already overrun, so... Okay. This is where I'm going to stop myself, and where I'm going to pick up again at the end of March, with taking care of these places, and then, well, working myself around through all these gray areas. And we will find out where the next incursion, where the incursions come through. Hopefully not before all of these folks who are injured actually have time to get their health points back. Oh, they're all so injured. They're all so hurt. Oh dear, my poor people. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to save manually for the first time tonight. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly shut down the stream to get this turned off, and then I'm going to start up Planet Zoo and restart the stream with Planet Zoo, and I will stream Planet Zoo for 2 or 3 hours for the rest of the evening as I hopefully finish my Arctic foxes. But in the meantime, I do have to get those things switched over. I have to get my air purifier going because the neighbors are getting recreational and I continue to be allergic to that. I need to refill my drink. All those sort of glorious things. So, the stream will be back in just a few minutes, and I will be back just a few minutes after that. So, see you soon.